What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Commish, back with his final video of 2019. The season has officially concluded, and Mr. Matthew Alex Levine is victorious. Give it up for Matt. First-time winner. He gets to join an exclusive club featuring Tommy, Kevin, myself, a couple other guys. I can't really remember. But congrats, Matt. It's been a long time coming. You were 13-0 last year in the regular season. Got dumped, got waxed in the first round, and you're back and you're on top. So nobody could take that away from you for at least another year. All in all, it was a great season. I want to thank everybody for playing. The additions were great. Cuddy, Rosenberg, Shea, you guys all set your lineups. You paid on time. You're very talkative in the group. You had some fresh ideas for the league. I loved it. So thank you all. You were all great. For this wrap-up video, I like to do something a little fun and give out some awards. I came up with an award for each and every one of you guys that I think you should get, even if you couldn't take home first, second, or third. I'm not going to call this the ESPY Awards. I'm going to call it the Presty Awards. So, without further ado, let me dish out the 11 Presty Awards I have, one for each and every one of you. Superlatives, awards, whatever you want to call it. The first one I have, the Presty for most indecisive owner and likely to tinker with his lineup on Sundays, Thomas Cuddy. Now, I went back and I looked at the league transactions for the year, and Mr. Cuddy had the most lineup changes and ad drops. So, next year, maybe set it and forget it, you know? You still made the playoffs, so whatever works for you, I guess. But I think that was a pretty fitting award for Cuddy to get. The second award I have to give out, most likely to bribe you for a player with money and or sell off his players if he gets eliminated. Now, this didn't happen this season, and it better never happen. But if I had to put money and guess one guy that would do this, the first guy that comes to my mind, Kyle. I mean, I don't know. If you know Kyle, it just seems like something that he would do. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, Kyle, but I feel like every year you could some years you don't set your lineup, some years you set it. You could really give two shits here or there. So I feel like that's something you would do. So that's the Presty you're gonna get. All right. The next Presty that I'm giving out, most likely to forget when the draft is and the hardest to schedule around. Now, this one should be a no-brainer. He hasn't drafted with us in 4 years. Couldn't even log into his account until week 3. Mr. Verga. All right? Not a knock on you, but maybe next year, you missed out on the playoffs by one game this year. So maybe if you draft a team next year, you'll make it. So that Presty goes to you, Kevin. I love you, but let's get you in the draft room next year. Let's start out with that. Most likely to start mock drafting for 2020 already, Austin Shea. Austin Shea had a great season. I know him pretty well, and I think he's a football fanatic. He knows all the stats, and he called out Lamar Jackson having a good year and had some good players. So if I had to pick one guy that would start mocking tomorrow, it's probably him. So good job this year, Austin. Congrats on second place. Most likely to get up at 3 a.m. to be the first to the waiver wire, Larry Okeke. I mean, he puts in his waiver claims. They process at 3 a.m. And at 3:01, he's there to pick up Bo Scarborough or Nick Foles or whoever it is. Every year, without fail. It's always Larry. But hey, I can't knock the hustle or the grind. So you want to get up at 3 a.m. to do it? More power to you. I respect it. The next Presty. The Presty for the guy who most likely won't even watch this video and probably can't name 10 NFL players. I love you, Jason, but that's you. You're all the way out in Cali. You probably won't even watch this. I hope you're doing well. As long as you set your lineup and you pay, that's all I really care about. But I got a feeling that you probably just don't watch much football. You're busy with work and other things, so Nothing wrong with that, but that's the Presty you're getting. The Presty for the guy who's the Presty for the guy who is most likely to draft a team of players that are made of glass. Matthew Murray. I mean, what guy drafts Jordan Reed every year and expects him to play more than 4 games? Matthew Murray. Not the best year for you. Usually you're like middle of the pack, top of the pack, but we gotta start staying away from those guys that are red flags. You know, Jordan Reed. I don't know who else he drafted that got hurt, but I feel like that's always your Achilles heel. The Presty for the guy who is most likely to yell at you for not shotgunning. Easy. Rosenberg. I mean, the guy would, as soon as Monday Night Football is over and the lowest team scores, Rosenberg. Oh, you're on the clock. You're on the clock. Time to shotgun. Time to shotgun. But hey, he did his shotguns like champ, so I can't say anything bad about that. But yeah, that's your award, Rosenberg. The guy who is most likely to ride or die with his core guys and not pick up a single guy. I got a feeling that that's Mistretta. All right? You're going to ride Todd Gurley till the end. You're going to ride Calvin Ridley till the end. Whoever you got on draft day, move over waiver wire because he's not touching you all year. Those same guys are going to be there in week 16, whether he's 0-12 or 12-0. He's riding and dying with his folks. That's definitely a Mistretta award, which could be good, could be bad. This year, it wasn't so good, but some years it works out. 2 more awards to give out. The guy who is sneaky good every year, Tommy. He's quiet. He's like an assassin. He'll sit. He won't say a word. He'll win. He'll put up 200 points here, 200 points there. He'll draft these studs. He's got like DeAndre Hopkins every year for like the last 6 years. I don't know how he's done it. He's just always sneaky good. So that's your Presty, Tom. And I don't think I'm missing anyone. The last Presty goes to Mr. Levine, the champ. And the Presty that I gave to you is the guy who is most likely to test out the trade waters, and he's the GM that's getting on the phone every week when his team has a bad week, and he's like, all right, what do you want for Zach Ertz? What do you want for Kamara? What do we got? So make me an offer. Hey, you came to me. Make me an offer. What do you got for me? That's Matt Levine. I love him. That's him, 100%. So, hey, no trades this year for him, but it worked out. He's the champ. Finally. Nobody can take that away from you, Matty. Congratulations, Matty Levine, Austin Shea on second. I came in third. Thank you, everyone, for playing. It was a great year. I hope we all keep in touch over the off season. Do your mock drafts. Get ready for next season because it's going to be another good one. There's going to be some changes coming, I think. I'd like to get everybody's thoughts and opinions on them when the time comes, but enjoy your off season. Get scouting, get mocking, and I'll see you all next year in September of 2020.